Maraming salamat ho. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. At least hindi nyo ho ginawang excuse yung Ramadan para hindi dumalo rito. Likewise, kami hindi rin ho namin ginawang excuse ang Ramadan dahil kung tutuusin, hindi pwedeng magbawal sa ating mga activities or daily routine yung Ramadan. Ano lang ho ako, sa issue ng auditing. Sa BOL kasi merong sinasabi na may power ang Bangsamoro government na mag-create ng internal, di ba, auditing system nila. Pero pagdating sa conduct ng audit, ang tanging COA lang ang merong authority, tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
So walang ibang COA na kahit mag-create ang Bangsamoro Autonomous Region kasi constitutional mandate ho yun ng Commission on Audit as an independent body.
Yes, Your Honor.
Second point, last hearing ho, andito rin ata si attorney yung resident COA ng FBM. Nababanggit niya nga, tingin ko, gusto ko lang i-confirm ulit, na ang sinasabi niya hindi ho subject as guidelines ng Ministry of Finance and Budget and Management yung pag-liquidate nito sa level nila. Kasi nabanggit niya, medyo naging issue ngayon, naging hot seat ngayon sa social media. Kasi sumagot ho kayo, ma'am, na hindi subject for liquidation yung LGSF. May I get a confirmation from the resident COA of MFBM?
Your Honor, my statement last hearing is based on the guideline or the BBC guideline of the Ministry of Finance, Budget and Management. And at the level of the Ministry of Finance, there is no liquidation po because subsidy releases ho siya. So pagka ho subsidy releases, hindi naman ho siya nililiquidate sa level ng Ministry of Finance. However po, pagka po na-download na po siya sa mga local government unit, it would be a different story na po. So doon po,
actually, Mr. Chair, kaya kinaklaro ko lang yon, ma'am, kasi maraming naging hot issue kasi even in social media, mas maganda nang iklaro natin. Hindi siya subject for liquidation. Subjected siya for liquidation, pero doon sa recipient. Kaya nga mayroong mga residents COA. Pero pagdating sa MFBM, yung records nyo lang for disbursement ang mayroong available sa inyo. Kaya nagkaroon kami ng listahan, tama? Okay.
yes, Sir Honor.
So, paano ho yung process? Kanina, halimbawa, yung kaninang kuha ho, nagsabi, ang approving authority is the Chief Minister through the Senior Chief Minister. Right? Senior Minister, tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, ang request ho ng local government based sa guidelines, sino ang may hawak ng mga request na yon? Kasama ho ba yon sa sinabmit sa committee last week?
Yung mga, Your Honor, yung mga request po is BR, mayroon pong kopya ang Office of the Chief Minister, copy furnished po ang MFBM.
Request addressed to the Chief Minister.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ang releases is through MFBM.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ano nga ang pinipirmahan doon sa releases? Transfer of fund or ano bang tawag doon? Pag sa DBM, siyempre NCA, SARO NCA. Pag sa galing ho dyan sa MFBM, ano yung tawag doon?
SARO NCA din, Your
SARO
Honor.
NCA. Pero ang SARO NCA na yan from the BARM government na. Tama.
Yes, Your Honor.
Based doon sa request.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alam mo, kaya lang ho kami nagtaka, sa totoo lang. I hope hindi po ako ma-misunderstood. Kasi never to nangyari sa national government pagdating sa issue ng LGSF na merong mag-request ka ng 1 billion, re-releasean ka ng 500 million, tapos ang 1 billion i-release mo in 2 days. Kahit sabihin nyo pa yan nagsimula sa August, pero based sa record na sinabmit nyo at sa sinabi nyo last week, ma'am, ito ay ni-release lang ng 2 days. Ang tanong ko ganito, pag nag-release kayo ng first tranche, halimbawa, napansin ko doon sa mga releases nyo sa mga probinsya, 500 million nung August. Ano yung reason para i-release nyo yung second tranche ng December?
Your Honor, I think I am not in position to comment on that, considering that as an auditor, we are only on the post-audit
Hindi,
basis.
pero sa policy ng COA, hindi kayo nagtataka merong ganun. Tandaan nyo ho natin dito sa Kongreso, meron nga hong teacher, 5,000 pesos lang nabasa ko sa Pinstar. Hindi niya na-liquidate at kinasuhan at nakulong ng 2 years. Ito, 500 million at nirelease natin agad yung another 500 million even without liquidation at hindi nagtataka si Commission on Audit. Samantala, yung trabaho ni COA ay bantayan lang talaga yung pera ng bayan. Kaya di ba dapat magtaka kayo o naalarma kayo? Bakit kailangan pa umabot kay Lakong Gia at naalarma sila at kayo na quote in the act kayo?
Actually,
As COA. Yun yung
Oh.
sinasabi ko rito, sir. Wag niyo akong masamain. Sinasabi ko lang as COA. Kasi we are talking of 6.4 billion. Di ba? We are talking of 6.4 billion dito. Ho. In a span of how many months? Pero sa months na yon in a span of how many days? Kaya gusto kong malaman ho, hindi ba ma'am sige lang ho, ganito na lang ho, baguhin ko ang question for COA na lang. System check. Di ba pag, anong difference ni LGSF sa ibang regular fund ng ibang agency? Kasi parang special tong si LGSF di ba? Kasi sa ibang agency, ma'am, ganito ho, alam nyo naman ho, naging regional governor ako. Etong mga mayors na to, nagkakaroon ako ng memorandum of agreement sa kanila sa mga ilang DPWH project. It's either ang system namin, 40%, 50%, then 10%, or 30-30-30-10. Ito bang LGSF, anong special dito at hindi in-apply yung ganong sistema?
Your Honor, actually, Your Honor, in our audit of the LGSF, we believe that we should be guided by the prevailing guidelines. So the prevailing guidelines in this instance is the BBC guidelines. And as to the releases, sir, bakit magkakalapit? I think, sir, I am not in position to comment on that because it is mainly the prerogative of the management. As the auditor,
Sir,
we
ma'am,
cannot
yung
go
issue
answer.
ng prerogative, even kami, prerogative kasi, pero meron tayong residence COA. Di ba, babantayan mo lagi yung pera na dumarating dyan. In fact, di ba, monthly nagkukuha kayo mga disbursement documents? Di ba, every 10th of the month, parang dapat sinasubmit sa inyo? Pwedeng punta ako sa residence COA rito. Sino ang andito mga residence COA? Yung tatlo, pasagutin na lang. Halimbawa, Tawi-Tawi, Maguindanao del Norte, at Basilan, my home province. Noong August, nireleasan sila ng tigpa 500 million. So, kung August, September, October, November, December, 4 months, natapos to. Kasi December, ni-request ulit at ni-release yung another 500 million based doon sa record na sinubmit ng Residence COA. Ano yung documents na available ngayon? Para makita lang natin ho. At anong project ang pagkakagamitan. Yung 500 million kung August ni-release, ilang araw dinisburse. Kasi monthly naman, meron kayong record.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Good afternoon po. To date po, wala pa pong nasasubmit sa Commission on Audit na reports in relation dun sa disbursement sa LGSF. Gumawa na po kami ng sulat, nag-request kami ng submission of all those disbursement vouchers, the RCIs, and all other supporting documents pertaining thereto.
Di ba, ma'am, hindi, parang tanong ko lang ganito. Regular fund, nagsasubmit sila monthly as provided by law, na dapat every 10th of the month, meron kayo lahat ng disbursement document, sinasubmit sa COA, di ba? Nasa rules yun?
Yes po, yes
Okay.
po, yun po.
Bakit itong LGSF wala?
Actually po, yung regarding po sa LGSF, nalaman na rin lang po namin na may LGSF nung may privilege speech din po si Kong Zia. So, dun po namin nalaman. Kasi,
Ma'am, nalaman? Paano nalaman?
Nung during po ng privilege speech ni Kong Zia.
Okay. So kung hindi pala nag-privilege speech si Kong Gia, itong 6.4 billion hindi natin alam.
Hindi po, malalaman din po eventually kasi ongoing naman po yung pag-audit namin ng
Pero ma'am,
funds
nung
naman.
nalaman nyo, di ba dapat hiningi nyo na yung monthly disbursement kasi kailangan every 10. I am sure either na-obligate nila yan or either na-withdraw na yan bago mag-December. Kasi ang pondo for that particular year is dapat after December, di ba dapat obligated or disbursed?
Actually, nag-request na po kami sa kanila nung February 27. So, we're hoping na may submit nila sa amin yung mga requested na reports na kailangan po namin dun sa, tungkol sa disbursements.
Hindi, pero ma'am, hindi, balik ako ma'am doon sa point nyo, no? Please ma'am ha, paumanhin nyo po ako. Kasi curious lang talaga ako. Kasi meron tayong guiding rules, meron tayong rules na sinusunod. Sabi nyo kanina, nalaman nyo ang LGSF nung nag-privilege speech si Gia. Okay? Residence ko ng ano kayo ma'am? Basilan, no? Okay. Ang sabi ni COA ng MFBM, ang unang release nila sa mga probinsya is August. That was, the amount was 500 million per province, except Maguindanao del Sur and Lanao del Sur. Wala yung probinsya na yun. Siguro, dahil hindi sila kapartido, dahil iba yung partido ng Maguindanao del Sur, iba rin ang partido. Obvious naman yun yung nangyayari as mentioned by Chairman. So, nung nanglaman nyo, ma'am, hindi ho kayo nag-request sa kanila kung anong nangyari, of which January na yon ang privilege speech. December, na-release na yung buong 1 billion sa mga probinsya na to. Anyway, ma'am, bago nyo sagutin, sino yung sa province of Tawi-Tawi? Residence COA? Ikaw rin, ma'am. So, ibig sabihin, dalawang probinsya. Yung sa Maguindanao del Norte,
Ako po, Your Honor.
sir, alam nyo, kailan nyo nalaman na merong 1 billion na pumasok sa account ng Maguindanao del Norte?
Actually, with regards dun sa LGSF, Your Honor, nalaman na lang namin yan yung late, the same din yung case na nung nagkaroon ng,
Privilege speech.
yes po.
So, hindi daw nagkamali, January 27, ang privilege speech ni Kong Zia. Tapos may following pa yun na joint resolution. So, after nung nalaman nyo, sir, yung mga residents ko ng 3 probinsya, hindi kayo nag-request sa budget officer ng disbursement documents? Kasi January na I'm sure December, dinisburse na nila yan. Hindi kayo nag-request hanggang ngayon at walang nasubmit na disbursement documents ng mga probinsya na to?
Actually po, nag-request na yan kami, naantay namin yung kanilang submission ng mga disbursement vouchers.
Pero sir, di ba, kung January yan, kailan kayo nag-request, sir?
Mga 2 weeks o last
2 weeks ago lang. So, nung nalaman nyo nung January 27, hindi kayo nagtaka, bakit hindi kayo sinabmitan nung February, March, di ba? Or February, kasi 10th nga di ba? Dapat yun, kung tutuusin, andyan na sa inyo yung mga disbursement document na yon.
Nung nalaman kasi namin itong mayroong LGSF, sir, Your Honor, yung nagkaroon na ng hearing, tas
Mr. Chair, pwede bang, Mr. Chair, i-request natin sa mga residents COA through the BARM Regional Director ng Commission on Audit, yung disbursement documents. Unahin ko muna, yung disbursement documents ng lahat ng local government units, including the bank statement of the different local government units. Mr. Chair.
There is a motion to require COA, especially residents COA through the regional director of COA, to submit all those documents being requested by Congressman Mujib Taman.
Second.
Duly seconded. Any objections?
Sir, since
And then
this...
po,
Ayan,
ganda na
Mr.
po.
Chair.
Hindi, wala pang ruling sa request mo. Any objections? Sa Zoom? None. Hearing none, the motion is carried.
Ma'am,
Please
mga
proceed.
kailan, sir, ma'am, mga kailan kaya pwede? Kasi siyempre, ano na ngayon, March na. As I've said, December pa yan. I'm sure disburse na yung buong pera na yan. Kasi kailangan i-disburse yan. Mga ilang araw ho, pwede kaming maghintay.
We are expecting, Your Honor, mga end of the month, March 31.
Sir, pwede ba in 1 week bago kami mag-conduct ng next hearing para mapag-aralan namin din yung mga document? Anyway, sir, hindi ho mahirap yan. Kasi kung hindi naman goes yung disbursement na yan, I'm sure existing yung mga documents. Kasi hindi rin naman pwede na walang document yan.
Kowa, are you amenable to the request of Kong Mujib for you to submit in 1 week's time? Please answer.
Good afternoon, Your Honors. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. With respect to the submission by the implementing agencies to the resident auditors, we have already done that, and the compliance by the LGUs are no longer within our hands. We are just waiting for them to submit. Then until such time, pagka nakapag-submit na sila, that's the time that we will post-audit their transactions. As to the question kung yan ay pwede namin masubmit in 1 week, depende po yan, Your Honor, sa compliance ng LGU sa amin.
Hindi ba yun, Mr. Chair, mandatory on their part to submit at kailangan yun every 10th, lalo na ganitong kalaking pondo?
Definitely, Your Honor, yeah, that is under our regulation
Yeah.
for them to submit the liquidations within a prescribed period. But again, Your Honor, we don't have the power to compel them to submit. Ours is only to require them to submit to us the documents. Now, if they fail to submit, Your Honor, after a series of demand letters, that's the time, Your Honor, that we refer the matter to our higher-ups, like our regional director, for appropriate action.
Kong Mujib, before you follow up, you make your follow-up question. Let me acknowledge the presence of the representative from One Rider Party List, the Honorable Ramon Rodrigo Gutierrez. One Rider, wag niyong kalimutan. Ano pa yan, incumbent, first termers, is running for re-election. Thank you po. Please proceed.
Your Honor, yun yung inaano ko. Hindi ba pwedeng i-mandate nyo sila? Lalo na kayo ang mga residents auditor sa kanila. At kailangan din naman nila. Pati, in the first place, Your Honors, it's part of your mandate.
Yes, Your Honor, in our letter to them, we emphasized the submission of these documents, and in fact, we cited the corresponding regulation of the Commission that they should submit to the auditor.
Ganon na lang yun.
Yes, there are courses of action, Your Honor, that we may refer to our regional director.
With the indulgence of Kong Mujib, sir, that's part of your regulation that every 10th of the month, di ba? 10th day of the month, the summer one. Now, matanong lang kita, in your case, Lanao, you're representing Lanao, di ba?
Yes, po.
Now, sir, when was the last time that they have submitted those vouchers and those documents being required to them?
As far as the LGSF documents po, sir, as we have said, despite our demand letters,
No, diretso
You have
na
not
po.
yet
Sorry po. When was the last time that you received a document from the LGSF?
Sir, Your Honor, wala pa po silang sinasambit sa amin ever since
Since the release.
the release po,
And the
sir.
release started August.
Yes po, sir.
In the case of Lanao, the same din, August 2024 pa.
Yes, sir, but
Hanggang ngayon, wala pa sila na-submit po.
yes po, Your Honor.
Now next, the course of action that should be undertaken by the director from the COA province is to report to the regional director, tama?
After a series of demand letters and they still fail.
So you have sent demand letters.
Demand letters and follow-up letters po, sir.
When was that?
It was made a few days after we knew of the release of the fund. We were informed of the release of the fund on February 27. And the next Monday, we made our demand letters to them to submit. And after a few days, we again made a follow-up tracer for them to submit.
Hindi po, kasi sabi mo po, if tama yung pagkakuha ko, you sent a demand letter to them, that was Feb 27, 2025 na po, tama?
March 3 po, sir, yung aming demand letters.
March 3?
Yeah, we came to know of the release of the fund February 27. As far as Lanao is concerned, for Lanao del Sur is concerned.
So sandali po, nakakalito kasi. Kasi yung distribution o downloading of funds and distribution of funds, sabi po ng COA, ng Regional Director started August of last year. Now, kailan nyo lang nalaman? Nung March lang? February 27?
February po, sir.
February na lang po?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Oh, RD, COA, Regional COA. Bakit ganitong nangyari? When was the time that you know that there is an LGSF fund being distributed down the municipalities and barangays? In the fund?
Your Honor, we are consistent that we knew of the LGSF, about LGSF, upon the privileged speech of Congressman Zia. So I immediately told my auditors to confirm, to send confirmation letters. And also, at that time, the auditor of MFPM has not yet received the list of the official list of the beneficiaries of this LGSF, Your Honor.
So anyway, pareho kayo ng provincial director. Now, ganito po. So now you have sent a letter demanding them for them to submit all the vouchers and documents being required by law. Tama?
Yes.
Now, and that includes not only in the period of January to Feb of this year, but that includes August. Kasi it started last August pa 2024, tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
So in short, they have to submit from August 20, all the documents being required to them by law from August 2024 up to January 2025, tama?
But as to the confirmation, based on the confirmation of my supervising auditors, Your Honor, they have not yet received any submission from the audited agencies with respect to the LGSF
Now, what will
funds.
be the course of action of COA Regional Director? Because are you authorized?
What authorities, sir, are
No,
you
I'm asking you what will be the course of action of the regional office of COA.
Sir, there are course of procedures to be followed yet. First
what
by
is
the
that?
supervising auditors and the audit team leaders before these matters will be raised to the level of the regional director.
Hindi, ngayon, sir, we are now in open hearing. Diretso na to, anong possible action mo in your office? And what prohibits you to do it? Because under the law, they are mandated to submit every 10th of the month.